Hey y'all, it's CC with Prestige Cash Club. Welcome back. I'm CC, your savings promoter, and here at the club, we party with pennies and turn them into savings and your savings into a VIP lifestyle. So make sure you follow, like, and subscribe and join for more tips and tricks. It's the end of the week, y'all, and it's time to empty our wallet and set our budget for our paycheck for July 24th. So we're going to go through it pretty quick. I've done 2 in-depth videos on how to budget with me, how to unstuff my wallet, how to get our denominations. So now we're going to hop right in and get right to it. Y'all, it has been a crazy week for me. A spendy week at that. I don't expect to have much in these wallets. Gas, grocery gone, house stuff. And I'll have some videos to show how I spent out of these wallets. And let me show you my document. So this is another document, another kind of data point that I keep to help me hold myself accountable to what I'm actually spending. And so what I do is each week when I empty my wallet, I come here and I identify. I already know what I have allocated for each one of my wallet categories. And then I come here and then I just document, did I spend it all? Did I have rollover? And did I save it or did I roll it over to have more for the next week? So we're working on week 2 here. I got busy, didn't fill it out for week 1. So we're going to go over here and we're going to skip over to week 2. So in CDC, we have 0. Groceries, 75, we have 0. Gas, we have 0. House stuff, we have 0. Nails, we have this came out of nails. We have $10 left in nails. And this will go. So usually anything that I have left in my wallet will go to some form of savings challenge unless I'm rolling it over into a sinking fund. Beauty has nothing. Beauty did get some money, but we did spend it. So I'm going to put 75 and nails is 0. Eating out has 0. Y'all, weekend fun still has its 25. And this money was money that was pulled out of my sinking fund for a birthday dinner. And so this money is already spent and it needs to go into our bill binder in our Amex folder. So I'm going to put that in the back. Tips and miscellaneous has $3. And that's it. Everything else we've spent, y'all. So all we had was $100 remaining, of which we're only rolling over 20, 35, 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, $43. And this, again, it just kind of gives me a data point of what we spent or didn't have. Okay. That's that. We are budgeting for our July 24th paycheck. We are bringing $1,090 for this week to the table. So we're going to go ahead and in our paycheck column, we're going to put $1,090 and for total $1,090. Now, because as I mentioned, I am a bi-weekly paid employee. However, I break my paycheck down. I pay some bills digitally, and then I bring forth the money here that we're putting into our binders, our variable spending, and our savings challenges. So as we go through, some items may get marked off, but that's why you don't see the cash for everything. As far as our bills, we've paid all of our bills for the month of July. We're actually a month ahead, and all of our bills are paid for August 1st. However, because this is a paycheck week, we are putting $75 towards IRS. We're putting $60 toward an extra debt payment. And I do have a new incidental. So I'm just going to scratch out this first one. We had to purchase a new phone. And so that's going to be a $1,000 bill that I'm trying to pay off very quickly. So I'm going to budget for $100 out of this week to put toward paying that bill. So those are all of the bills that we are going to budget for. We're going to move right into our variables, and let's zoom in just a little bit. So our variables, we're going to have 25 in CDC for our wallet. Miscellaneous will get 10. Groceries will get 75 for the week. Gas will get $50 for the week. House stuff will get 25. Nails will get nothing because your girl just got her nails done. You like? Beauty is going to get 75. Eating out will get 25 for the week. Y'all, do y'all know people be coming for me? Like, what are you eating out for $25 for the week? Okay, so first of all, I have two categories. I have weekend fun and eating out. Y'all, I am a remote employee. So a lot of times for gas and eating out and weekend, it's times where it's halfway through the week and I might not even leave the house. So, and when I do leave the house, I'm not necessarily eating out. A lot of times you'll see me, I spend eat out on going to Starbucks, Dunkin', some like small situation, and date night gets 50. I know these because I keep them the same each week. So it's easy for me just to go through and, easily write in all of the expenses. And anybody wondering about this cash planner, this is a cash planner that I made myself on Canva. I'm deciding if I'm going to create a blank one to be able to share with you guys. And as you can see, I have all of my bills and variables and sinking funds already populated in the document, but I could easily clear this out and make it blank. That way you can write in your bills if you guys like it. So if you want this planner sheet, I can make it available. Comment planner in the comment section and I'll make sure to see, if everybody is enjoying it and if that's something that I should do. Okay, y'all. So we got our bills, we got our variables. Let's add up these amounts real quick. So we got 175 plus 60. So that's $235 in bills. And let's subtract that from our 1,090. So we will have $855 left to spend. Now we have 25, 10, 75, 50, 25, 75, and 100 because I just calculated those. So this week we have $360 in our variables. And we're going to deduct that from the $855. So we have $495 left. As you guys know, I like to move over to my savings challenges before I go to my sinking funds. And so in our 100 envelope, we do $100 in our house. And then minis and tinies, you know, we do $50 for Mini Movie Monday, $50 for Talk About It Tuesday, and then I do $100 for Freebie Friday. Actually, let's do $150. And then we have our savings challenges, and I always at least like to do $125, and then I roll over anything extra. So y'all, before we even get any further, minus 100 minus 150 and minus 125. All right, so when we get to here, we'll have a zero base budget, but now we have $120 to put into our sinking funds. If you watch some of my other videos, especially my unstuffing, you know that my sinking fund took a big hit this week, so I'm gonna put $30. I usually put about $25, but I'm gonna put a little extra in mine. Emergency and month ahead, we're gonna fund those with rollovers for this period. 6-month insurance is gonna get $20. It always gets a little something because that's a priority. We're gonna skip travel this week. Shit happens, we're gonna skip that. Car maintenance, we just took almost $500 out of this category, so we're definitely gonna put $20 into car maintenance. House stuff, we completely depleted house stuff, so we're gonna do $10 in house stuff. And again, as you can see, you don't have to do big amounts to fund your sinking funds. You can do small amounts, $5, $10, $20, and a little bit does go a long way. Birthdays and giving, I don't have another birthday until August. And so I'm going to, let's just do $10 because I did skip birthdays and giving, but I'm gonna put $10 in. We are gonna skip giving. Medical, we're gonna skip. We funded that last week. Amazon and hobbies, we pretty much depleted Amazon. And Amazon is kind of anything that I purchase for myself. So it's clothing, it's hygiene, it's, you know, beauty, etc. Because I do buy a lot of my stuff off of Amazon. And then hobbies, we pretty much have almost depleted that too. So I'm gonna do $10 in Amazon. Here we got IRS and debt payments. So this is just gonna roll over from these categories. I put it in here to hold the money until we actually make a payment. And I just like to put a little so that I don't forget to put the money in here. But we're not calculating that because we've already calculated it over here on this side. Self-care and laundry, we're skipping both of those. Mom, dad, God, kids. And then the last 20 we're going to put in holidays. All right, so let's total. This should equal 120. We got 30, 20, that's 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 20. Let's deduct the 120 from the 495. So that would have made us have 375 remaining. And then as you can see, we have 100, 250, 375, and that gets us to our zero base budget. Y'all, I usually show you how to do the denominations, but we've done that in a few videos and it takes a little bit of time. And so I'm going to skip that because we got to get ready to cash stuff this money. So let's go to the bank. Let's get our $1,090. And just like that, y'all, we've built our budget for this week. I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If you like it, comment planner in the comment section. I'll make sure to create a planner that anybody can use. And don't forget to follow for more tips and tricks with Prestige Cash Club.